Hola, my beautiful sisters. I hope you are home. I hope you are present. And I hope you are stretching your breath and coming back home. With the body reset, bring you back. There's many changes and many things coming naturally, some forced. And it is what it is. We're on that path, we're on that journey. We chose to come to this time and be here with this, connecting and doing our part in our world. Whatever's in front of our eyes, whatever we can hear, whatever we can touch, whatever we can feel. That's our reality. There's multiple realities going on at the same time. It's insanity how many realities there is. It's crazy. Everybody has their own reality, right? They live by certain belief systems that were given to them in school. That's just what we're taught. Everybody has a different learning because they had a different teaching, and so they don't agree on things, and they create politics, and they don't agree on the storyline, so they create their own, and then everybody has a different view. But our reality is the only thing that we have. Whatever we were taught and we agreed that that was our truth, that's our truth. We all have a different truth. But when you try to convince the other person your truth, and they're set in their truth, yeah, it's not like, why? Just live your truth, and those that you connect are also living their truth, and everything aligns, and you align with who you're going to align with based on what you give into. As far as the learning, for me, the unlearning process it's pure insanity. It's crazy. Like, I have to not go into those rabbit holes, although it's cool to know. It's everything we are experiencing right now is just systems. There's just systems that were created in place. We went from our seasonal migration, not settling anywhere for too long. We would go with the seasons. We would go with the food. So it wasn't until we started settling and creating families, and people started eating a different diet that wasn't natural. We started cultivating, creating more families together in small communities and so on, and they called them a tribe, and all that good stuff. And so, yeah, here where I live now, they would migrate from the beaches to the mountains, and they would go in many different places during the seasons, and those places had trails, they had paths, and there was plenty of fruit growing, plenty of herbs growing, because we would poop those living beings, those organic minerals. We would poop that out, and it's already ready to go. It's already loaded with all the nutrients and everything that it needs. It's basically fertilized. So we would poop seeds, and each year we'd end up with more fruit trees, more herbs, more of everything. And everything stayed shaded because the trees created a canopy to keep the soil moist, to keep it alive. Soil has to be alive, it has to be moist, just like our inner body has to be moist. There's a certain level of moisture that the body needs to have, a certain amount of heat, an operating temperature, all on all organs, not just certain, people call it like chakras, right? My culture calls them cuecuellos, and they're just systems that have to be operating at a certain temperature. So, and everybody's body temperature is based on where they were created, off of what soil they were created, where they were created. That's the soil that they're made out of. That's the soil we are made out of. So we all have a different program. You have to remember we are the organic AI. Like, you guys are seeing like this is like high tech, and it's cool, but they're literally creating this out of what we already are. We are the original organic AI. So this is a robot body that is organic. It can rebuild itself. The creator clearly is the top engineer. I mean, bro, the deeper you look into your body, the deeper that you begin to really feel and experience while you're in your body. We have gotten those senses off whack, and that's because we're lacking movement. Start at the feet, release the feet. As soon as you go to a place that you need shoes, put them on, do your duty and get out, and get off the shoes. Be barefoot, or just get some sandals that are really, really thin. Like, the sole is very thin. There's a lot of companies out there, you can search for that. You don't want any elevation in the foot. It should be completely flat, so you can start loosening up the ligaments, the rubber bands of the body that connect to living stretchable tissue, and that connects to everything else and back to ligaments again. So more rubber bands. So we have rubber bands in our feet all the way up to the tip of our fingers. So all of